Students, today I am going to discuss a new topic from the chapter heat, that is transfer of heat. Okay, heat always flows from a hotter body to a colder body. As a result of heat flow, the temperature of the hot body falls and the temperature of the colder body rises. The flow of heat stops when temperature of both bodies, means both the hot body and cold body, are equal. There are three ways in which heat can be transferred from one body to another. Yes. Conduction, convection, convection and radiation. Today let us study about conduction. If you hold a metallic spoon over a flame, after some time the other end also heat up. The other end of the spoon, get heated. The heat is traveling from one object to another in a certain way. This method of transfer of heat in solid is called conduction. Okay? How does conduction work? Take an iron rod, then clean this iron rod with a cloth and then stick blocks of wax on it at small intervals, means about 1 or 2 centimeter. Then fix small iron nail in each blob of wax. Hold one end of the rod, iron rod, with a cloth and hold the other end over a candle flame. Yes. Soon you will see that the nails start falling off one by one. The nail closest to the fire falls off first. Yes? The first nail, 1, 2, 3. The nail number 1. Here the nail number 1, which is closest to the fire, falls off first. Then the one after and one after that. Do you know the reason why? This is because heat is traveling through the rod by conduction. Okay? The heat is traveling through this rod by conduction. The particles of iron closest to the fire got heat first. So the particles get heated in a line. That's why wax closest to the fire melted first and the nail fell off first. The nail number 1 fell off first. Okay. What would happen if you hadn't held the rod with a cloth? As the heated up, your fingers would be burned too. So it is very good idea to hold this rod with a cloth. Then what is meant by conduction? Okay, what is meant by conduction? The process by which heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end of an object is known as conduction. What is meant by conduction? The process by which heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end of an object is known as conduction. In solids, heat is transferred by the process of conduction. Conduction takes place at different speeds in different substances. Okay. Heat travels faster in some substances than in other. Materials which allow heat to pass through them easily are called conductors of heat. What is meant by conductors of heat? Materials which allow heat to pass through them easily are called conductors. All metals are good conductors of heat. Yes, then metals like iron, aluminium, copper, etc. are good conductors of heat. That's why cooking utensils are made of metals. They heat up fast on the fire and transfer the heat to the food inside to be cooked. Okay. And if they are good conductors, there must be bad conductors too. The materials which do not allow heat to pass through them are called bad conductors of heat or insulators. Glass, paper, plastic, wood, etc. are some examples for insulators. That is why the handles of cooking vessels are made of these materials. Okay. Then, what did we just learn? The first main point. What is meant by conduction? The process by which, please listen, the process by which heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end of an object is known as conduction. Okay, then the next point. Heat flows through solids. Heat flows through solids by conduction. Okay, then yes. The next point. Materials which allow heat to pass through them easily are called conductors. Example, metals like iron, aluminium, copper. Then materials which do not allow heat to pass through them easily are called insulators. Example, plastic, wood, paper, glass, etc. Okay students, in my next video I will discuss the next two ways or modes of transfer of heat, that is convection and radiation. Okay students, goodbye, study well.